What's going on, social media? Welcome back to another episode. Thank you for visiting my channel, King Renaissance. And we did 7 out of 10.1. So this is 8 out of 10.1 steps back into greatness. So yeah, still super excited about getting back to where I need to be. And I'm gonna let you guys know a little bit about what this video is gonna be about, because I had about 7 steps that I was supposed to get myself back into greatness, but I obviously need more time. So today I had to improvise and try to figure out what I want to talk about as far as getting back to a good foundation. Okay, it's not, for me, it's not so much about just getting to an experience for the sake of just winning in life, I guess, which is exciting, right? But I want to focus on creating a foundation where when other storms come, your house, metaphorically speaking, your house, your experiences in life, you're not shattered too much, you know. There's some resistance and there's some infrastructure built solid for new storms that, you know, may come your way again. So yeah, so that's what I'm focusing on, and I just wanted to make sure everything I was coming up with wasn't just gonna be an exciting or interesting amount of information that just gets you to this whole win, this big W with whatever it is that you may want to do or get back to. So yeah, so what I came up with is just, again, another step, and this one speaks about exploring yourself. And let's see, how do I want to start off with this? Yeah, so let me speak about how exploring yourself, why is that so important when it comes to like getting yourself back to greatness. Well, there's many different elements, and again, I'm focusing on what I need. So if this is something that you feel you need, then obviously it's going to be music to your ears. So yeah, for me, I feel like being the best version of myself gives me great joy when it comes to just conquering things in my life. And so you may feel like you want to be the best version of yourself. I think most people do, right? But when it comes to like exploring, that gives me sort of the outlook on, there are things about oneself that may not be either discovered or fully discovered. Okay, so there may be things that you know about yourself, but maybe not 100%. You know what I'm saying? So so when you're doing these things, again, for me, it's just bringing out this incredible life experience, meaning I'm not just at a mediocre level, you know. It's like a cup of coffee, where you got your coffee and you got your espresso, right? You're gonna feel that kick, maybe the way that the roasted beans are roasted or grown or whatever, you know. The kick is gonna be stronger, the way it's brewed, how fresh it is, things of that sort of detail that makes the world of a difference when you are experiencing a certain quality, okay, with the things that brings you great joy. So 100% is going to give that to you with the things that you know about yourself that brings you joy, or exploring new things. new things that you didn't even know that you had about yourself. And then new things are always exciting when they're good things. So that's something that I want to do, a part of my getting back to greatness, you know, not just about the things that I lost, but new, exciting things that could be there, that may not even be something that existed. It could be something brand new, just something completely brand new that you just developed in your own search, will, and desire. So again, for me, these are things and qualities that I feel like is going to get me going, and to enjoy, you know, the years that I'm blessed, you know, throughout my life. So okay, so now that I kind of laid that out, I can kind of go into my notes, and then what I've been doing lately, that I'm probably going to continue to do, is when I put my notes out, I'll read through them, and then I'll hit them, you know, full detail by the points that I feel like is, you know, bring a lot of volume to the message. So okay, so bear with me. All right, so enjoy the great qualities that you have within yourself, small or grand. Your existence was created uniquely special for a reason, and discovering your abilities is only the half of it. Yet, throughout your discoverings, be gracious enough to share it with others. The world awaits for new perspective qualities. Okay, so let's reread these things and kind of dig into what's hitting with a lot of weight in this message. Okay, so enjoy the great qualities that you have within yourself. Yeah, so for me, I'm going to continue to try to enjoy these great qualities, because when you are going through your life, there's things that you are enjoying that is outside of who you are, but for me, I'm gonna always get an extra high off of the particular things that I enjoy about myself. Okay, so these great qualities that I have about myself, I want to enjoy those great qualities. And so when it says enjoy the great qualities that you have within yourself, you're just trying to figure out how you're going to be enjoying those things, and trying to discover why you may not be enjoying those qualities, you know, those great qualities. And so yeah, and then it goes on to say small or grand. This is something that is in my channel on King Renaissance TV. If you go check out that channel, you'll see me doing a lot of self-care. Okay, and when I first started out my videos, and I still feel like it's still kind of happening, but when I started out my first couple of videos, I was on a very low budget, still on a low budget, but it was even more of penny pinching when I started out with my first couple of videos. And I had to remind myself, you know, as much as I needed to, that listen, whether you have a little bit of money or you have, you know, lots of money to spend, small or grand, just make sure that you are enjoying yourself. Make sure that it's quality, a quality experience, and you will be happy at the end of the day, because you are still you're still using, you know, the things in your life that you enjoy to bring you laughter, joy, even peace, whatever, great things. So small or grand, you can go out, you can do things, you can discover things about yourself, you can enhance certain things about yourself, even if it's a small step or if it's a big step. So enjoy the great qualities that you have within yourself, small or grand. Okay, so next statement, we have your existence was created uniquely special for a reason. And discovering your abilities is only the half of it. Okay, so let's cut that in half. Your existence was created uniquely special for a reason. Okay. I have realized that we are all created uniquely special. That's a common phrase, right? Most people know we're all created uniquely special. Okay, but here's the thing. So if we're created uniquely special, that means, there is an importance to the qualities that you have inside of you because it's unique. It's not the same as someone else. There is something there that's uniquely special about you. Sometimes you got to discover it. And some people know it about themselves already. But because there is something uniquely special about you, that makes it that much more important for yourself or for the world, But it is a very valuable thing because it was given to you for a reason. That means, you got to figure out what that reason is for, but there's a reason for it, and it's a good reason. And so when you're living out your life and you want to enjoy your life, there's things outside of yourself that you're enjoying, but it's not going to hit the way that you were created to feel levels of joy, happiness, and I feel like when you're discovering these things inside of you, okay, especially the unique parts about yourself, you're enjoying life 10 times more, maybe even 100 times more. So finding that finding that uniquely special thing about yourself and discovering your abilities is only half of it. Okay, why? The next statement says, let me see. Okay, and discovering your abilities is only the half of it. Okay, so why is it only the half of it? Because these unique, special qualities, it could be the ticket for ultimate healing for yourself, for somebody else. It could be for wealth. It could be, and not to say that riches is everything, but hey, listen, money is important for many important reasons, not just to buy things and do things that, that doesn't really matter in comparison to like having a healthy life, being able to have great experiences and things like that, being able to retire early, to retire period, and to have yourself protected, so if you have these uniquely special qualities, it's like you have yourself that small or big step ahead of accomplishing some things that you may not have been able to accomplish outside of that unique attribute about yourself. Okay, so discovering your abilities is only the half of it. Yeah, you don't know where it's going to lead you. The experiences, the people you may meet your soulmate. You may I don't know, experience something you would have never experienced without that unique quality. Okay, so discovering it is only the half of it. Okay, and only you're going to be able to find out what is going to make your life that much more grand by doing so. Okay, so now Next statement. Yet, throughout your discoverings, be gracious enough to share it with others. Now, when I wrote that, I almost said share it with the world. Well, I did, and I kind of cleaned it up a little bit because, when you think about many different walks of life with people who may not really be comfortable with dealing with the world, because that's a whole nother beast, man, for reals. So you may not feel safe to connect with the world like that, okay? Fair enough. Totally fair enough. But as far as sharing it with others, oh man, it's your abilities are meant to be shared. I don't care if it's with one person. And that one person could be someone who can learn so much from you, can enhance themselves by a quality that you have that's similar to theirs, can open up their heart to something that they didn't know that they could ever have, a quality, a skill set they could ever have about themselves. And you sharing that unique quality makes them want to, walk down that path. And it's beautiful to be able to share these things because I've become very talented in a lot of things that I grew up doing, a lot of things that I never thought that I would be into. I remember I never thought about playing table tennis, ping pong, yet. I was at this recreation center I believe I was in middle school. And this older guy had to been like, I don't know, he had to be like 6, 7 years older than me. And so he was playing ping pong, and I thought it was like sort of lame, but kind of cool. And I just went to the rec just to play basketball, but I don't know, I just thought it was kind of cool the way he was handling the paddle, and just, I hadn't been exposed to it, up, by that age. And it was just intriguing to see how good he was. Asked him to teach me. Just because, it was entertaining to watch, and the way that he showcased himself, it just seemed super cool. And it ended up turning into one of my favorite games, sports, to this day. And oh man, it's just crazy because I picked up on it so fast, and I ended up, not to toot my own horn, but let's just say him and I had a lot to learn from each other. After he got done teaching me, within a matter of weeks, we were sharing tips with each other. I was running people up out of the table. He was proud. Like, I taught him, like, it ain't been but a few weeks. I taught him. He didn't even know how to hold the paddle. And it was just incredible because had he not had that skill set, or had he not cared to share it, maybe or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I still would have been exposed to it later on, but it was nice to have learned it early on because I was able to craft that at a young age, and then I just killed it, once I got older. So either the case, it was shared, and not only it was shared, it was exposed, and I was able to see that. So when you're exposing your unique talents or special things about yourself, you never know how it can change people's lives. It can walk them down a path for the better. It could just do so many things that, like, is helping the world as, us people living in it, being a human being, exploring ourselves and living a great life the best way we can. These are the types of things that adds to the value of ourselves. And sharing is one of those things. So let's see, yeah, be gracious enough to share it with others, okay, whether you're sharing with the world or not. And then I just put at the end, the world awaits for new perspective qualities. So yeah, the world does. Whether you're, sharing it with the whole world, you're bold enough to do that, or you're sharing it with the world, a few people, small circle. I don't know how, however you feel safe in doing that, and also it comes back full circle for yourself. Somebody else will share something with you and inspire you and add value to your life. So and this goes right into, not just becoming the best version of yourself, but by, working on that, you're either staying in greatness, or you're getting back to it. For me, I'm trying to get back to it. I'm trying to create this foundation where, I am being able to not only just accomplish these things, but build something strong enough to where I don't want to keep going through challenges where I got to rebuild all the way over. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, sometimes you have to, but it's also smart to, when you rebuild again, there's buildings that, went crashing down. Okay, when we rebuild, we're going to do it this way. And that's, ain't nothing wrong with that, right? You don't want to have to run into that situation again where you're rebuilding all the way, You are doing all types of things to even catch it, You're doing all types of things in life when you are learning from mistakes to not have to go through as much anymore, because those devastating blows can really take you out. So you really want to be protective. You really want to be ahead of the game, and you just want to, you not only keep winning, but you want to be, even greater. And that builds right into the, the best version of yourself, not just a great version of yourself, So hopefully that made sense, and hopefully that was inspirational for you guys. Yeah, this is this is a cool type of for me at least, it's a cool type of way to step into greatness, and to maintain it, and to try to stay positive, and because we're all, most of us are always going through, life's challenges daily, weekly, and things like that, but just always, finding a way to get back to, a peace of mind, or whatever it is that you're trying to get back to, so you can keep moving forward and excelling. And yeah, so enjoy the ride with me. Hopefully this is something that you guys can learn from. If it's somebody that if you know somebody who can learn from this, you can share this video with them. If you want to see more videos, you can subscribe. Comment if you want to hear me talk about, particular things that you're going through. Hit up my other channels if you like. We got King Renaissance Talents. We got King Renaissance TV that I spoke about. And I'm on all 3 platforms: TikTok, Instagram. Well, not all 3. There's more than 3 platforms. But I am on TikTok, Instagram, obviously here, YouTube. And I have 3 channels. And I already talked about the other 2. And yeah, so we're keeping it going. I'm finding, I'm finding the strength. I feel like things are getting better. And I'm just hoping that I don't want to rush it. I can easily say the sooner the better, but you know, the time that things need to take, things will happen the way that it needs to happen, you know, and you just keep taking the right steps forward, and I feel like things will come into place the way that they need to. So as long as if you're doing your part and making it happen, then when the time comes, preparation meeting opportunity. So, and there's that. All right, so thanks for tuning in. Till next time, and appreciate you guys tuning in. All right, King Renaissance.